So let's talk about the presidential primary. You have a candidate?
I think
there's a lot of people running.
I know, it's so fun. It's 16 all over again. But we all know who's going to win the primary. It's a waste of time and money. Republicans should just stop this.
So you're saying you're going to support
Donald Trump?
Is that
I did it in 15 when I was made fun of it by Republicans. Republicans used to mock me for being a Trump supporter in 15.
But there's certain questions about a person who's been indicted and in New York, but there's also other investigations that could lead to other charges being filed. Doesn't that give you pause to support somebody who's been indicted and could be convicted?
Okay, so yes, indictments should be taken seriously, but a lot of Americans hear the word indicted and associate it with guilt. Indictments are formal accusations in order to have a proceeding. So it's a formal accusation. He's innocent until proven guilty. This is just a procedural matter.
If he gets convicted.
Which I don't foresee. What Alvin Bragg did was a political stunt, actually unbecoming of the DA, who has allowed women, the Jewish community, the Asian community to run at risk by downgrading felonies, by downgrading illegal, unlawful gun possessions, by absolutely having no regard for the rule of law. When you walk into a CVS, you have to press buttons to get eye drops, to get toothpaste. I mean, it's become ridiculous, the city, with what he's done to it. So, but to pursue him.
It's not just the Alvin Bragg case, though. There are other cases that are, you know, there's one in Georgia that deals with election tampering. There's two in Washington.
Predominantly led by people who ran on the guises of, I will prosecute Trump. That was campaign.
So
these are campaign promises.
By any of these charges.
Look, there's concern. I'm not going to lie to you, but I still support him until you know, proven guilty, and I don't believe he's going to be found guilty.
So if he was proven guilty, would that change your support?
I mean, if the man's convicted, he can't even run for office.
That's not true.
I mean, how could you? That's my question.
He says he's going to.
Okay.
So would you change your mind?
I think Trump did great for this country. I think he was a great president, fiscally, economically. Look at where we were. Look at where we are. People like to say he added more to the deficit than any other president in modern history. Of course, he had a global pandemic on his plate. He had to. And if he hadn't, you would have said he was a genocidal lunatic. So this is the quandrum that he gets caught and put in every time. Trump was a great president for this economy. He was a great administrator. He ran the country like a business, and people did better, and they were better off for him. But I'm not shy about saying that I support him, and I think he will be the next president of the United States again.
The Democrats are hoping that that's not the case. In fact, the Democrats say they want to have Trump run because they think it can help them recapture all those Republican seats. Read that to mean your seat, that the seats that went Republican the last election.
I can see some seats could be reclaimed, but
will your seat be reclaimed?
Absolutely not. Whether it's me or another Republican will win it, because a seat that voted 10% for Joe Biden and then swung to 8.5% for me, that's not a seat Joe Biden picks up or the Democrats pick up no time soon. That is a Republican seat, Marcia.
Are there other seats on Long Island that you could see reverting back to the Democrats in the next election?
Sure, like the seat like the 4th Congressional District, and this is no dig at the congressman there, Anthony D'Esposito. It's just...
Well, he's one of your biggest critics.
That's too bad. I don't care.
Are you saying that because he's your...
No, I'm not. I'm being objective. I won by 8.5%, and he won by 2-3%. So the facts of the matter are that the numbers don't lie. Numbers are there. They don't lie. They're not fudgeable. The margins are bigger. The district is going to stay Republican, and I believe the 4th Congressional District is a tough one, although he is doing a good job for his district from what I can see based on his photo ops on social media. But that doesn't necessarily mean that anything is a lock. Look, we won't know what seats go which way until Election Day. That's just a reality.
But what about the other Republican seats? Mike Lawler, Mark Molinaro, you know, upstate Republicans.
I don't follow upstate politics.
No, I just wonder if you think that they're going to be vulnerable with a Trump at the top of your ticket.
That's a question better served for consultants, not me. I don't pretend to be a political consultant.